You know, there's one group of people that really know how to find good restaurants in Korea. You know who that is? Taxi drivers. And there's a restaurant right near my house. Right when it comes around 12:30, that place is packed with taxi drivers. And their main menu is Dwaeji Bulbaek. It's pan-fried sauteed pork with a lettuce wrap on the side, little bowl of rice, and then also it comes with the Gyeran Jjim. So it's cheap, it's fast, it's nutritious, and I think you're gonna like it making it at home. So we're gonna start off with some thinly shaved pork. I'm gonna do 600 grams. These are like shabu shabu cuts, but they're just slightly thicker. You can find this cut at the Korean market. I'll put the term here. This one does look a little bit long, so let's cut it. Just cut them into small pieces. We don't want them too big. For our main flavoring, we're not gonna use soy sauce. We're gonna do fish sauce. If we wanna do fish sauce, we gotta add a little bit of sweetness up front. This recipe is from Chef Baek Jong-won, and it's really good. 4 tablespoons of sugar. Then use your hands, and we're gonna get this coated in. I think this is really a restaurant style, so this is going to be maximum flavor. Get the sugar well melted into the meat. Then we're going to let this sit and tenderize for maybe 5 or 10 minutes. In the meanwhile, 1 small little onion for us. And then maybe 2 pieces of forearm size spring onion. Throw these fresh ones in. 4 tablespoons of fish sauce. So now we got salty, we got funkiness, plus we already added some sweetness, and now we gotta add some aromatics. 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, teaspoon of freshly grated ginger. Mine, I pre-cut and put in the freezer, so I think this will thaw. It'll be okay. And it's gonna be a very interesting smell that comes, because of course you got the fish sauce, but then you got the garlic, and it's kind of confused. It doesn't know if it wants to be stinky. Trust me, translates to just explosive flavor. All right, very good thus far. We're gonna top off with 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Very nice. Of course, a few taps of black pepper, and then we're gonna give it one more mix. All right, and I keep hearing kato kato. Katie here is, I think she's having fun. I mean, is Katie? She's sending all these messages that she's in Singapore. She's there for a friend's honeymoon party. I'm going to actually join her quite soon in a few days. While I'm cooking Dwaeji Bulbaek, she's having raw oysters and sushi. And all of a sudden, I kind of don't want to finish this. And my favorite cooking ware of choice lately, this tukbaeki. We're going to crack 3 eggs, whisk this baby up. Put this through a strainer just to get it smooth and silky. I personally like to add spinach, but I'm out, so I'm gonna add just a little bit of spring onions for some texture. Just a little piece, scrambled up. That works for me. And don't forget to season the eggs with just a pinch of salt, not too much. By the way, guys, we are selling this on gochujang. This is actually a very premium grade one. We went with the nice one because over the years we've gone through so many tukbaekis. Like this is one I just pulled out from the cabinet. You see the bottom is blacked out. No matter how hard you scrub, this won't come off. But every time you cook anything, it starts smoking on the bottom and the whole food tastes like black smoke. Not good. Do about a cup of anchovy kelp broth. Fire up that heat. And the key flavoring for this one, a teaspoon of fish sauce. The classical way is to use the salted shrimp, but fish sauce works perfectly fine. Once you start to see it come up to boil, egg mixture in, and then just give it a few mixes back and forth, just so that the ingredients are evenly mixed in. And I think that's good enough. From there, we're gonna put our lid on and just give it like 1 or 2 minutes. All right, guys, and then you're gonna smell that egg in the air, and that's when it's ready. You can turn off the heat. Very hot. And look at that volcano go. Let me show you. Cracks of black pepper. Little bit of green onion in the center. Dab of sesame oil over the top. Alright. Perfect. I'm gonna put this back on. Ooh, hot. Medium high heat. Splash of oil to get us started. Beautiful. And this recipe, it creates a 4-person serving. I'm gonna cook 2-person now and save the rest for tomorrow. Cook this baby up until we get a nice crisp on both sides. Don't take this off until you get coloring on the meat. We're gonna keep letting it go. All right, once you start to see some of the sides start to get brown, move it around a lot. All those pieces add so much flavor. Beautiful. Wow. And that is where I like it. You see that browning? Nice and crispy. It's just like the restaurant, guys. Alright, I diced up some Cheongyang chili peppers. Then of course, we gotta get that garlic in. And then some samjang. And then our crispy pan-fried pork pieces. A little touch of sesame seeds. And then of course, we got the basic lettuce. This is the most basic one that they always serve at Korean restaurants. Just gotta nip the butt. And of course, don't forget the eggs. Ooh, it's still hot. And that, my friend, is Dwaeji Bulbaek. Ooh, let's go in with a little scoop of the egg. Oh, I love that broth right there. Oh, it's so good. Love it. And in this meal, I don't like to eat any rice. Oh gosh. Thin slice of raw garlic along with its friend. And then of course, some Korean samjang on the side. Wrap that baby up. I'm so shocked to see the flavor combinations come out with that fish sauce. That's amazing. Koreans are very polite when eating. They'll eat hamburgers with a fork and a knife. But when it comes to Korean barbecue and like adding things on a lettuce wrap, we call it sam. It all goes back to basic instinct. All the 안녕하세요, all that politeness, just whoop, and just